Let's talk about AI, specifically its role in cybersecurity. Because right now, we're looking at a huge paradox. AI is at the very same time our greatest weapon and our most frightening threat. It's a true double-edged sword, and we've got to understand why.
To really get a sense of what we're up against, just look at this number. Since late 2022, there's been a 1,265% increase in phishing emails generated by AI. No, that's not a typo. It's just a glimpse into the new reality of cyber warfare.
And this quote right here, it really hits the nail on the head. It's not just that there are more attacks. The real issue is how much smarter and more sophisticated they've become. Cybercriminals are taking the same AI tools we're excited about and turning them into weapons.
So this is the core conflict, right? It's the whole reason we're talking about this. On one hand, you've got AI as the guardian, standing watch over our digital world. But on the other hand, you've got AI as the threat, a brand new weapon in the hands of our adversaries. It is the ultimate double-edged sword.
You've got to think of it like we're in a new kind of arms race, happening on a battlefield that changes every single day. So let's dive in and look at both sides of this fight, the new weapons, the new defenses, and what it all means for us.
All right, let's start by looking at the adversary's playbook. How exactly are attackers using AI to make their attacks so much more effective and, honestly, so much scarier? First up is AI-powered phishing. Okay, so forget those old scam emails with bad grammar. Now, attackers use AI to scrape your social media, find out details about your life, and then craft these incredibly personal emails. They look like they're from your boss or your bank, and they might even mention a project you're working on. The days of the obvious fake are long gone. And then there's deepfake technology. This just takes deception to a whole other level. I mean, we're talking about attackers creating a fake video of your CEO telling you to wire money, or cloning their voice for a phone call. They can even fake a frantic call from a family member. This is basically social engineering on steroids. Now let's talk about adaptive malware. Picture this, malware that can learn and evolve. It can literally change its own code on the fly to hide from antivirus software. It's like trying to fight a monster that can shapeshift.
So what's the impact of all these new weapons? Well, it's huge. In 2024, one security firm reported a 700% increase in AI-driven cyber attacks. That kind of explosive growth just shows you how fast the bad guys are learning to use these tools. But, and this is a big but, the story absolutely does not end there. For every new weapon the attackers create, a new shield is being built. So now let's flip the script and see how AI is becoming our most powerful guardian in this fight.
This slide really explains the whole shift perfectly. On the left, you've got traditional security. It's reactive. It's like having a wanted poster. It can only look for criminals it already knows about. But on the right, you have AI-powered security. It's proactive. It's analyzing behavior in real time to spot a brand new threat before it can do any real damage.
And you know what? The results are pretty amazing. AI can slash the number of false alarms that security teams have to deal with by up to 95%. And it helps them spot the real threats 30% faster. That means those teams can stop chasing ghosts and focus on stopping actual attacks.
If you want just a stunning, real-world example of AI on defense, look no further than Visa. Its AI models analyze trillions of data points in real time, and in 2023 alone, they stopped $40 billion in fraudulent transactions. That is a massive, tangible impact on all of our financial security.
So you've got AI as the weapon, and AI as the shield. How in the world do organizations navigate this new battlefield? Well, it's going to take a strategy that's just as dynamic and intelligent as the AI itself.
Security leaders are really starting to adopt this multi-layered approach. It all starts with using AI tools to boost their operations. Then, they have to set up clear rules for using AI ethically. It's also about creating human AI teams, sharing intel with others, and constantly stress testing their own defenses.
And this, right here, is the critical point. AI doesn't replace the human experts. It makes them better. It's a force multiplier. The absolute best defense is combining the speed and scale of AI with human intuition and critical thinking. They're just so much more powerful together.
Okay, so we've talked about the big picture for organizations. Let's bring this all the way down to a personal level. Because even though the battlefield has changed, you are still the first and most important line of defense. Here's what you can do.
And you know what? Here's the good news. Even with all this super sophisticated AI out there, the basic fundamentals of staying safe online, they haven't really changed. Simple, smart habits are still your most powerful weapon. So here are 4 key steps. Number 1, if you get an urgent email from your bank, do not click that link. Just open a new tab and go to their website yourself. 2, turn on multi-factor authentication everywhere you can. Seriously, it is a game changer. 3, just be skeptical of any message that shows up out of the blue. And 4, learn to spot those red flags, like someone creating a false sense of urgency or using a weird-looking URL.
This is the golden rule, right here. Attackers, whether they're human or AI, they use pressure and urgency to get you to stop thinking clearly. The second you feel that pressure, that's your cue. Just pause, take a breath, and go verify it.
So as we start to wrap this up, just remember this. We're in a new kind of cyber arms race, and it's being fueled by AI. And in this race, your personal vigilance, your ability to be skeptical and aware, that's your ultimate superpower.
And that kind of leaves us with a really big, looming question for the future, doesn't it? As AI gets even better at creating and deceiving and at mimicking reality, how are we going to tell the difference? How will we know what's real anymore? That's a question I think we all need to start thinking about.